best and doing your best is an important part of life. Being your best can help others get to their best and stay there. Some people are afraid to be themselves, let alone their best. A quote from Lady Gaga, which I believe fits this well, says this: "Don't ever let a soul in the world tell you you can't be exactly who you are." This is true because in order to be your best, you have to be yourself. If you're not yourself, you're not your best. It's just not possible. When are you at your best? I'm at my best when at home with family or with close friends. Since I'm with family more, I tend to rub off on family more. And an example of how my best has rubbed off on my family is my surgery. As some of you may know, I had a major scoliosis back surgery last year, and this was a hard time for my family. Mainly my mom, because she had to watch her 11-year-old daughter lie down on an operating table and have a surgery that was going to affect her forever. Sometimes my mom would find herself scared or upset for me, but I wasn't scared or upset. Matter of fact, I was confident and excited. I was ready to be fixed and not have to worry about this, and I was excited for the scars and to see what the future would bring. So when I would see that my mom was feeling these scared or upset feelings for me, I would look her in the eyes and I would tell her that there was nothing to be afraid of. Why would this surgery come out of the blue if it was all just going to crash and burn and fall apart? It wouldn't. Therefore, there's nothing that will go wrong. This is an example of how I've rubbed off on my family by doing my best to cheer people up. Now, I have a great impact on my friends too, and I know that. And so an example of me impacting my friends would be my friend Sophia, who I just met this year, but we've had some great memories together. Now, when I first met Sophia, she was different from the Sophia I know today. She was still her fun, quirky self, but she wasn't as loud, and she wasn't exposed to as much. I exposed her to a lot over the short amount of time we've known each other. She now watches more YouTube, she knows how to fangirl, and we're both wrapped up in some crazy TV show I watch. So that's some ways I've impacted her personality and maybe hobby-wise. But how have I impacted her by being my best? This would be the way that she gets stressed. Sophia's a very happy person and she smiles a lot, and I love to see her smile. But she does get stressed really easily. So when I find that she's stressed, I take it upon myself to be the best me I can be, to cheer her up and get her back to her best and put that beautiful smile back on her face. I usually do this by giving her compliments or boosting her confidence by saying, "Sophia, you made an 100 on your math midterm. How could you let this little test stump you like this? You're going to do fine." And then I'll try to make her laugh or bring up some happy memory we shared. And this will always loosen her stress and help her calm down a bit and put a smile on her face. So that's an example of how I affect my friends. In conclusion, being your best is not only important for day-to-day life, but also for your future and the rest of your life. As Jensen Ackles, a great inspiration of mine, once said, "If you're not living the life that you love, you fight for that life." You can fight for this life by being your best, which will help you to achieve your best, which could lead to something as big as achieving your life dreams, or something as small as having a friend who's having a rough day and then seeing you at your best inspires them to be at theirs.
Wow.